Hello everybody and welcome to Food Wars Season 4 Episode 9 Anime Review. What did I say? We're in the end game now? I think that's where we are at this point. So we've got, I think it's 25 or 24 episodes. We've got 3 episodes left in the first half, which I think we're going to use to wrap up this battle. You know, I think that's what we're going to do. And then after that, we can get to the arc that no one likes apparently. I have no idea. But yeah, this episode was, it was basically set up for the final battle. I know we had Tsukasa's bit at the beginning, but again, I don't think anyone was in doubt that he was gonna win. So yeah, but yeah, it was still an enjoyable episode. You know, we brought back some classic stuff like Soma and Erina arguing, and Ishiki in his birthday suit. You know, I'm scared of using those pictures just in case YouTube's like, nah, indecent. So I'm not going to use any pictures with his bum cheeks in them. Jeez, that was hard to say. Anyway, let's crack on with the episode and see what went down and everything. Let's get into this. So yes, the first half of the episode begins with Tsukasa completely interrupting the moment that Nene and Ishiki were having. Like, they were having a proper moment, and Tsukasa's like, excuse me, I'm gonna win, please join Ishiki, because, you know, you're pretty good. We could use you on a team, you know, that'd be pretty good. You could be my minion. I think he literally said you could be my minion. And yeah, finished his meal, Tsukasa, and, you know, he made, what do you call it, royal rabbit dish, gives it to the judges, and is like, but Ishiki's is superior to this. And for a split second, I was like, oh my god. Like, even not knowing, but knowing, you know, like 99% sure there's no way Tsukasa's losing. That brief moment, I was like, oh my god, he's done it. Ishiki is the saviour. But no, there was another thing in there called Royale or something. Again, food explanations, I leave that to the characters in the show. I'm not going to try and pick that apart because I don't know anything. I do know, we then get a flashback to little Tsukasa stealing some girl's paint and then being confused when she cried. First off, make your own, Tsukasa, you little brat. And second off, I don't have a second point. That's all I really wanted to say. But yeah, it was... I get what they were saying, because it's like he wanted to make his better, so he was just going to take anything that could make his thing better, regardless of what anyone else feels about it. I think that's what they were trying to say, because it's a metaphor. It's not even a metaphor, it's just what he does. Yeah, but can you believe it? Tsukasa won the round in the Shokugeki, yeah. And then Ishiki is naked. I guess his clothes got blown off, but I thought that was a dream sequence. Not a dream, but you know what I mean. But no, they were actually gone, which, fair enough. And still refuses to join. He's like, nah man, I'm not joining you. The next match will be the final bout. This is Grandpapa says, it's the final bout. It's a 2-course meal, so it's like teamwork. And the thing, what's the thing? The theme is a gourmet multi-course meal, and I don't know what that means. So, because I'm happy with a fish and chips or a McDonald's or trash like that. You know, I'm not a sophisticated eater. But yeah, hopefully Soma and Erina can win. Imagine if they just lose. It's like, boom, you lost, get out of here. That would be a bit of a, ending. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to be honest. They're the good guys. The good guys generally win. I'm curious to see how though, because you know they got to work together. At first I thought, oh great, they're going to have way more chemistry than Tsukasa and Rindo. But then we get the bit later on, and it's like, oh, maybe not. Maybe they might be in trouble, which, you know, they definitely feel in trouble. But then Erina proper tells her dad. I've never been more proud in my life. I'm like, yes, Erina, you tell him. I hated her. I absolutely despised her in like the earlier seasons. And now I'm like, you get him. Yeah, you're the best. God, why couldn't you be this likable like the whole time? Damn it. You're nice now. I think there was like a poll or something. Sorry to go a bit off topic, but it was like for the magazine, the Shonen Jump, it was like least favourite heroine, and she was number 1. This was a few years ago, though. I could have just made this whole thing up in a dream, because I dislike her so much. I doubt that, though. I don't remember what the poll was or anything, but I remember reading it. And And it is hype. This like the going into it feels like the final battle, you know, and I mean it's not something I'm getting from any other anime this season. No, I'm not. So yeah, I'm pretty. Sword Art's kind of got that, but you know what I mean. This feels like a proper. We're going to the finale. Before we get to the preparation of everything, Takumi asks Rindo about the uneasiness he felt from her in the the match, and she looks surprised very briefly, and then she runs away, and he's like, "You idiot!" And I'm like, "Oh, I ship it. I don't really. I don't do that shipping thing. I've seen weirder. I'll say that much. But yeah, we do learn what's going on with Rindo. Also, while that was going on, someone was listening. Oh God, Megashima. I think it was Megashima was listening with his winter hat on. Did he always wear a winter hat? Like his winter hat. It's cool. Anyway, let's get on to the second half because I've started rambling. So obviously, all of the gang wanted to help Soma and Erina with their preparations, and it was when they were all just lined up. It's like, there's a lot of you. How did we get this many characters? It was a bit like, huh, yeah, you're all here. That's kind of weird. But yeah, Cougar then is like, let them do their thing. They got this. We got to go to bed. And obviously then we go to Erina and Soma, who are arguing, because of course they are. They're Erina and Soma. That's what they do. They argue like an old married couple, and then when they're an old married couple, they won't argue. Which, because that's just how science works, I guess. The other two, what are they called? Tsukasa and Rindo seem to be doing well, but he's a bit distant, which, is a bit weird. He leaves after that. Megashima goes to Rindo and apologises that he couldn't beat her because it's taking the most out of her. So I was like, what the hell does that mean? We get a flashback of younger Rindo and Tsukasa, and I guess Megashima's there as well. And things were like fun. They were like, yeah, one day we'll become the Elite 10, 1 and 2. And then they actually did, and everything was sucked. Basically, everybody had enjoyed his food, but he was annoyed about it. He was like, I just feel annoyed. Don't know why. Azumi showed up and basically repeated Tsukasa's inner thoughts at him. He was like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was like, you just don't like it, It's, Azumi, I mean, he's a manipulative bad word, isn't he? He knew he could use Tsukasa like this, and I don't like him. I know he is the bad guy, the villain. I shouldn't like him, but I don't like him. Yeah. Then after that, what is it he said? He said he doesn't like it when people praise his dish. Azumi later on, when they were meeting up without Rindo being there, was like, you don't like it when an untalented, I guess that makes sense. An untalented person, praises your dish. They're only praising it because it's the first seat. They don't know what went into it. It's just because you're the first seat, they're praising you. You want actual praise. So, yeah, I guess he's going to earn that in this match. Even though he loses, Soma will be like, that was kick ass or something. Does he say ass? I don't remember. He's a fluff ball, old Soma. Anyway. Yeah, he'd go to America whenever he could to meet with Azumi and talk with him and have coffee at the same restaurant, it looked like. So, obviously they got their favourite. I don't know. I mean, that makes sense. They're connoisseurs of food. Rindo said she supported Azumi so she could keep making yummy things with Tsukasa, which, that's nice. I don't believe her. Although maybe that was the truth. Maybe she did just tag along with Tsukasa. Which, that does sort of make sense, It's... Yeah, and then she's gonna, because she's not got a proper goal, she could be the weak link, which, that might be the hope that Soma and Erina need, and they're gonna need it especially, because the next day, at the thing, Soma and Erina still haven't decided who's doing what part. They rock, paper, scissors for it. At the day of, I'm like, why didn't you rock, paper, scissors for it earlier? So they've not prepared anything, or they've prepared so much to account for any possibility. I'm curious, man, because they shouldn't win. Like, logically, they shouldn't win. All their bickering has helped them so much that they know exactly what each other are going to do because they were arguing for so long, and they're going to have perfect teamwork. I have no idea, but I'm fairly confident they're going to win. So I guess I'll just say who got what. Soma and Rindo have got the appetizer, and Erina and Tsukasa have got the main course, which I thought was very interesting, because it means we're not getting the Soma-Tsukasa head-to-head clash. but I guess that means that Soma is going to help Rindo because she's, you know, a bit I guess we'll call it conflicted. That's what she is at the moment. And then Erina and Tsukasa are going to go sort of head to head because it's like ideals clash. You know, he's like representing Azumi. She's got her own ideals. So yeah, it's good. So hopefully the good guys win. It's going to be weird if they lose. I'll say that much. But yeah, that was the end of the episode. I enjoyed it. I mean, I say it every week. I enjoyed it. It was good. I like in Food Wars. It feels really final, like final battle-ish, and I like that because how many anime actually get to the end these days? You know, it's nice to get to the end, and when it's finished, I'll be like, yeah, that was pretty alright. That was a good show. I recommend, especially to people who like food and being hungry. But yeah, interesting to see how it's going to play out with Rindo and Tsukasa. Like they've become more interesting just immediately. So and yeah, and how Soma and Erina are going to work somewhat together. I know they're basically working on their own things, but they've got to coordinate. That's a good word. They've got to coordinate their meals, otherwise they might be in big trouble. But anyway, I think I'll wrap up here. I can't think of anything else to say. Thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, belling, and all those other things that YouTube likes when you do them. I will see you next week for another episode of this, and bye guys.